Hobby Lobby. So I love this yarn. It's very, really soft. I love their yarn. I love their sales. I always find their sales. They suggest using a 5mm for this project. There are 355 yards. The color is amethyst. Is really, really pretty. And I've used this for another project in a zigzag afghan that I was making. So this is like the remainder of the yarn. And I'm gonna make a little swatch for you guys to see how to make this scarf. So let's get started. So I have my yarn right here, and I am going to, if I can find the end. Here it is. I'm gonna make a slip knot, and I like my slip knots to be just a little bit longer than usual, just so that when I do use my tapestry needle at the end and I'm hiding my yarn in the project, it stays in there pretty secure. So this project is going to be done in multiples of 3 plus 2, okay? And it is a 1-row repeat pattern throughout the entire thing. So it's very easy. So we're going to start, and we're going to make, how about we do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So we've got 15, and we have to add 2. So it's 3 plus 2. Now for this first row, what we're going to be doing, we are going to go the second chain from the hook, first, second, and we're going to make a single crochet in here. So for those who don't know how to do a single crochet, you're just going to simply take your hook and insert it into the loop. That wasn't very helpful. And you're going to grab your yarn and pull it through. You're going to pull up, and you're going to see 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through these 2, so that's a single crochet. We're going to single crochet across the entire row for row 1, okay? So insert your hook into the loop, grab your yarn and pull through, pull it up, yarn over and pull through the 2 loops. And that is a single crochet, and I'm just going to go slow across the row so everybody can see, because normally I crochet faster, but for the purpose of the tutorial, I want people to understand and be able to learn. After all, that's why it is a tutorial. For some of them that go a little bit quickly and people don't catch on to it, they're probably rewinding a lot of times. And I want somebody to really have to do that. I want to give them the courtesy they deserve. So you're just going to keep single crocheting across the first row. All right. We're almost to the end here. I wanted the swatch to be big enough so you can get a feel for what the project is like. Now you can make it as long as you want, as short as you want. You can make a baby blanket with this. This is a really good project for a baby blanket. You can just make a child-size scarf, adult scarf, really whatever you please. Okay, so now we're at the end of the row, and this is how your first row here with the single crochet should look, like that. Okay, so at the end of this row, we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to turn our work. Okay, so in this very first space here, we're going to make a single crochet, and we're going to do 2 more stitches. The next stitch into this loop is going to be a half double crochet. For a half double crochet, you're going to yarn over on your hook, insert your hook into the loop. You're going to pull your yarn through, and you're going to see 3 loops on your hook. You are going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 3 of those loops. Just like that. That is a half double crochet. For the third stitch in this loop, you're going to yarn over, and we're going to make a double crochet. We're going to insert our hook into the loop. We're going to pull our yarn through and pull it up. You're going to see, again, 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and only pull through the first 2 loops like this, leaving 2 on the hook. You're going to yarn over again and you're going to pull through the second 2 loops. So this is how you're creating your quote rosebud stitch, okay? After this, we're going to repeat this all across the row. We are going to skip 2 right here. So the first and second you're going to skip. Into the third is where we're going to make the next set. By set, I mean exactly what we just did here. Single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet. So you're going to single crochet into the second, third right here, loop, okay? Then make the half double crochet like this. Hopefully I'm going slow enough for you. And then finally, the double crochet into that loop like that, and there we have 2. We're going to continue on, skip 2, go into the third, single crochet, hook into the loop, pulling your yarn through and up, 2 loops on the hook, yarning over and pulling through 2, half double crochet, yarning over, insert in through the loop, pulling your yarn through, 3 loops on the hook, yarning over and pulling through all 3, then a double crochet, yarning over, inserting hook into the loop, pulling your yarn through again, and you're going to have 3 loops on your hook, pulling through the first 2, yarning over again, leaving 2, and then the second 2. Skip 2, into the third, single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet. It's very elegant when this is done, very soft, very pretty. It's really fun to make. And hopefully whomever you make it for really loves it as much as you do. So now we have 3 left on the end. 1, 2, 3. We're not going to be doing this cluster, this set, into the last stitch. What we are going to do is a single crochet into the last stitch here. So there's the first one, the second one, here's the third. So you're going to insert your hook into that loop. You're going to pull your yarn through and just make a single crochet on the end. And this is the completion of row 1. Remember, at the end of each, we're going to we're going to chain 2, and we're going to turn our work. Okay? Going to be the same thing. So for here, into the first one, we're going to repeat that pattern. Let me tighten up that loop a little bit there. That looked a little bit too loose there. There's my half, and here goes my double. I'm going to complete this row to give you guys a feel for how the rows are going to look. Okay, so again, you're going to be skipping 1, 2, and into the third, which is right here. Single crochet, half double crochet, and a double crochet. Okay. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and into the third, single crochet, half double crochet, and then you're going to double crochet. And this is the repeat pattern all the way through. Once you see the very end, it's pretty easy to identify. So at the end, the last stitch of your previous cluster from the row before, just repeat the pattern. Single crochet, half double crochet, and a double crochet. It's like steps, you know, it's going from small to big. I'm gonna do the same thing here. We're almost to the end. And our double crochet, and to the end here, 1, 2, 3, and on the end here, first, second, third, we're going to do a single crochet only to end each row, okay? So single crochet on the end. So this is how you do that really beautiful rosebud scarf. Or like I said, some people refer to it as a slant stitch, clusters, anything you like. So that's where you get this here, this scarf, with this stitch. Pretty simple and easy. And the tassels, all you're going to be doing is you're going to take your yarn, and basically you're just going to be taking the yarn and you're going to pull down the size that you want. And for mine, I did I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 in here. It's 4 strands, and you double the strand, you double it over. So you cut all your strands, and say you have a bunch of them in your hand. You're just going to take them, and then you would double it over. Okay, and then you're going to take your crochet hook, and you're just going to insert your crochet hook into the end like so. You would go into the end here with your yarn, and you would pull it through, and then you would secure it. I can make another video on how to make tassels. If you like this video, please make sure that you click like, the button down below, and click subscribe to my channel. I'm new with this, so I'm gonna be making more videos on different scarves and things, even some blankets and stuff to make. So give me your opinions and thoughts, and thank you for watching.